Good afternoon and welcome to Scotland, Rochdale, for this fifth round of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup. Rochdale first out, Saints just coming out, plenty of St Helens support here. They had to delay the game by 15 minutes to allow everybody in through the gates. A good win for the Saints last week. They beat Cass 58-16, a good win for the Hornets. They beat Clatterheath, the amateurs of St Helens, by 54 points to 8. And the Hornets, will they be stung today? I think they will. They won't get as much room and as freedom as Clatterheath gave them last week. So twice in successive weekends, Rochdale meet sides from St Helens. As I said, the fourth round opponents were the local amateurs, Clatterheath. Quite a healthy amateur presence around the St Helens area, as is around Wigan and Warrington. But as the Hornets beat them 54-8, they're up against the Super League side, St Helens today, and they won't get it all their own way. The Rochdale side for this afternoon: Steve Gibson, player coach at fullback, Craig Diggle, Craig Booth, Carl Marriott and Vinnie Miller are the three quarters. Chris Sherman, Neil Flanagan, the half-back pairing, with Keith England, Richard Pachnick, Adam Greenwood in the front row, Matt Ryan, Eamon Ratu and Wayne Reid the back three, with Richard Agar and Steve Turner on the bench. The Saints side for this afternoon, captained by Bobby Golding, Steve Prescott at fullback, Danny Arnold, Scott Gibbs, Paul Newlove and Anthony Sullivan the three-quarter line, Carl Hammond and Bobby Golding the half-back pairing, Apollo Perolini, Kieran Cunningham, Andy Leatham in the front row, Chris Joint, Simon Booth, Andy Northey the back three, Andy Northey in as a replacement for Dean Busby, who's injured, with Phil Vivers and Vila Matautia on the bench. As you can hear, "Come on you Saints" is the cry from the bunch of spectators to our left in that stand. Nobody in the right-hand stand. I believe it's condemned and due to be sorted out in the near future. Rochdale in possession. Early minutes of the game, obviously the softening up process. Complacency mustn't set in here this afternoon, especially with a great win at Weldon Road last week. Saints again press up. Rochdale have the possession. Pachnick, their captain, the instrumental player in the side. Scored 3 last week. It's the Hornets again that move it downfield. It's such the Saints player. It's all on. Andy Leatham has the possession. Solid tackling there. Adam Greenwood moving in quickly. But it's Cunningham. Golding onto Perolini. Into the Rochdale 20. Cunningham again. Saints move it right. Andy Northey in at loose forward. And he'll do a good job here this afternoon. Unfortunate Dean Busby. Just coming to in the last couple of matches, really getting in, stuck in. Golding there, inside to Joint, he loses the possession. Good solid tackling there from Rochdale coming in. Joint couldn't take the ball. But now Rochdale have the possession. The Hornets here, Craig Diggle. Pachnick moves it left. Instrumental in this Rochdale side. Obviously not the household names we're used to every week, as Pachnick breaks through again. Ex-Oldham hooker. Just down the road here to Rochdale. Only the second time these sides have met since the war in this Challenge Cup. A good break there. Eamon Ratu, he loses the ball. Oh, Rochdale are away. Chris Churm will score. Great work there. 2 minutes have gone on the clock. And the Rochdale spectators go wild with delight. And why not indeed? The early breakthrough that Rochdale needed, coached by player coach Steve Gibson. A great break down the right wing here. 4-0 at present. Booth looking for the extras. In a good position, left-footed kicker. Oh, strikes it well. Yes, that curls in beautifully. Booth with the goal. Hornets 6, Saints 0, as your PA system says. Great start from the Hornets, more or less the first real touch of the ball. They did have it from the kick-off. He came through, Saints got possession. then drove it up. Joint couldn't take it, and from that point on, the Hornets came through, scoring the try. Danny Arnold coming crossfield. Cunningham attacked in half. Now it's with Prescott. Saints have got a hit back in quick fashion, if they can. Leatham driving the ball forward. Good work from him. Second rower, Matt Ryan, one of the tacklers there. But Hornets there, guilty of a high tackle. Keep the tackles down, says referee Bates. And Saints fine touch. On the far side, we are ensconced in the main stand side here, just in front of the sponsors' boxes here at Spotland. You may be able to see the gantry up there on the far side, but not been able to use it today. And we're probably a bit warmer in here. There's no danger about that. Saints in possession, trailing by 6 points to 0. 5 minutes have gone on the clock. Golding inside to Simon Booth. Cunningham again. Perolini coming through at pace into the Rochdale 20. Saints move it left. Golding now with Chris Joint. Joint again, threading his way through, but solid tackling there. Not more than you can expect from the Homesters. They've got the bit between the teeth. And Paul Newlove again. 10 metres from the line. Last tackle of the sequence. Bobby Golding trying to run the angles. Short ball there to Andy Northey. Northey held just short. Rochdale want the ball, and Temper's just getting a little frayed as the referee comes in. 110% competitor there is Andy Northey. Rochdale thought he was going to get a penalty then as the referee moved in. He signified the play of the ball. And now it's Hornets moving it over to the left. Patchnick once again. Well, the ball was played forward there, and that's illegal, even though he struck at it again and played it back. We've seen that penalised before. It's a new ruling, and that was an infringement there. Good break again. Carl Marriott coming crossfield. Once again, Hornets capitalising over here, and a knock forward. Craig Booth knocking the ball forward. The wingman, Craig Diggle, picked it up. The infringement was there, and it's a scrum down. Saints head and feed. Bobby Golding to feed this scrum. 7 minutes gone, and the Hornets in the lead by 6 points to 0. Centre field, Hammond. He slips the ball out. Golding again, onto Steve Prescott, linking up in the back division. Prescott just held short of the 20 and only a metre in from touch. Sullivan feeds it to Northey. Northey again, up to the 10-metre line. Cunningham moves it right. Andy Leatham strikes again. Can he touch it down? A host of Hornets tacklers force him back. Cunningham, Golding, out to Newlove. Newlove going for the line. Oh, he slips the ball to Golding. Can Golding squeeze in? He's only a metre short. It's the last tackle again. The Hornets tackling is superb. Joint kicks it forward. Is that an offside decision? It is, as Patchnick came up with the possession. He was very unlucky there. Well, he's actually given an offside decision, not off to play the ball, as Cunningham goes in for the Saints try. Saints played it quickly. The referee allowed play to go on, obviously. And after 8 minutes, the Saints come back through Kieran Cunningham. He brings the score back to 6 points to 4 with the conversion to come. And it should be just a formality for Bobby Golding. Kieran Cunningham's 8th try of the season. The last tackle, it was tried to kick forward, and I thought Rochdale player may have picked it up in an offside position, but then we give that indication that may have been the decision. But Bobby Golding pops his first kick of the afternoon over.
It's a maroon Jaguar A626 CCN. So Maroon Jaguar E626 CCN.
Kieran Cunningham's try, Bobby Golding's goal. Puts the Saints on the way, 6 points apiece. And the scoring side kicks off. It's kicked deep. Looks like beefy England there, driving it through. He's been around the circuit, hasn't he? Vinnie Miller coming off the wing, relieving the forwards. And Saints pressing up quickly. And good solid tackling, going to be the order of the day. Saints were stung into an early deficit. They had to come back, and they did so. Took them 6 minutes, now back on level terms. 9 minutes gone on the clock, just breaking into the 10th minute. 6 points apiece, and the Hornets put the ball downfield. Bounces infield on the 20-metre line. Will be a scrum down, Saints head and feed. With Bobby Golding to feed it. Hornets playing with a slight wind advantage in this first half. And they are going to use it, obviously, to their advantage as much as they can. As Bobby Golding feeds it again. Saints take it centre field. Hammond broke through the first line of defence. Hornets quickly gathered. Steve Prescott at dummy half. Simon Booth going through. Has the jersey ripped from his back? Well, that's an infringement there. All over him. And rightly so. Carl Marriott hanging all over him. Didn't make any attempt to roll away from the play of the ball. And he was rightly penalised. And Saints find touch midway between the Hornets 20 and the halfway line. Looks quite a wide pitch here at Spotland. To the Saints game, no harm at all, even though the pitch is cut up in the middle, with Rochdale having a game. I think it was Scarborough they played yesterday. Andy Leatham keeps his feet. Finally brought down, 15 metres short. Saints move it left, Chris Joint again, carving a gap. Joint still driving through. Newlove looking for the little slip pass there, but Joint within 2 metres. Cunningham again, turns it right. Saints spread it across field. Solid tackling there. Second row man, Eamon Ratu in. Cunningham, Golding again, drop off ball to Scott Gibbs. Gibbs takes the tackle. Miller on the far side, one of the tacklers quickly in. The ball chipped through, touches the Rochdale player, it's back in Saints' hands. Perolini. Cunningham from acting half, Cunningham again, turns the ball back in field. Golding has it. Now it's with Booth on the opposite diagonal. Booth carving his way through. Cunningham again. Saints now. Can they penetrate this Rochdale line? Andy Leatham turns in the tackle. Oh, a host of Rochdale tacklers. Once again, Saints move it left. On to Newlove. Newlove tries to break out of the tackle. And Golding brings it on the short side. Must be a try. It looks as though it is. Sullivan in at the corner. Saints did well. They finally unlocked the key to this Rochdale defence. Anthony Sullivan, his 26th try of the season. And the Saints now in the lead for the first time. They moved the ball from right to left. And then finally brought it over here to the left again. Slipped it out to Anthony Sullivan. It looks as though he was going to try and turn it inside to Paul Newlove. But he went for the corner himself and just squoze in. The touch judge and the referee right there. So that goal missed. Hornets 10. Beg your pardon. Hornets 6. St Helens 10. And Saints will restart the game. They was fortunate there, the Saints, in as much as they got another set of 6 after the ball touched a Rochdale player. And they made the Hornets pay. Patchnick from dummy half. Ratu coming through. Saints moving up quickly. The Homesters don't like it. Well, holding down at the tackle. Obviously Mr Bates bowing to media pressure, courtesy of the Rochdale Hornet spectators. And from the penalty award, they fine touch, 10 metres inside the Saints half. Patchnick, England, first man in. Ex-Castleford forward, beefy England. Patchnick again. Flanagan, now it's inside to Adam Greenwood. Patchnick can either bring it blindside. It's Gibson, the player coach. The Grasshopper, I think, is his nickname. Churm, drop-off ball there to this big Carl Marriott, the left centre. Once again, Flanagan slips it to Gibson. Gibson centre field, 10 metres from the Saints line. The last tackle of the sequence. Rochdale still in possession. They're eager to spread it. It's turned back inside. Greenwood. Greenwood with support. The ball loose. Well, it's been knocked forward. It's going to be a turnover if the referee blows up, but he had players advantage. And Saints come away. Scott Gibbs down with the shoulder, dips the shoulder and drives through. Push Patchnick out of the way. Now it's with Newlove. 4 tacklers round Newlove. They know the strength of this fella. They'll have watched last week's video. There's no danger about that. With Newlove picking up the man of the match award and scoring 3 tries to boot. Now it's with Danny Arnold on the far side. Saints not frightened of throwing the ball about, but the ball being reaped out of the tackle. The referee well positioned. He's got a better view than us. Good work from Danny Arnold on the far side. Well, on the PA there, just coming across after half an hour's play it must be. Salford 12, Wigan 0, and a big cheer here. Now we need a rugby ball to restart play. That one's stuck on top of the stand on the far side. Now don't tell me they've only got one ball here at Rochdale. It's a poor state of affairs if they have. Oh, here's one coming on. Oh no, we've got one back over there now. We can get underway. Apollo Perolini drives it forward. Saints had the penalty. They found another 15 metres towards the Rochdale line. Now it's spread crossfield. Chris Joint can't take it. That's unfortunately the second occasion that he couldn't gather the ball. He bounced it down in disgust. And the referee's just having a word with him now, telling him that's a little bit of ungentlemanly conduct there. Obviously a bit frustrated is Chris Joint. We know that Joint can do the business. He's not been able to gather the ball on 2 occasions. Saints penalised for offside. Well, he gives offside and then he goes not packing correctly. So your guess is as good as mine. England comes through as Patchnick plays the ball. Once again, Rochdale move it. Greenwood has the possession. He's taken down solidly. Perolini and Simon Booth. Churm, inside ball. Matt Ryan, he's within 10 metres. Patchnick. Well, obviously he's lost possession in the tackle. Saints gather it. Advantage played and Prescott comes away. Ratu, one of the tacklers. Patchnick again. No wonder this fella Patchnick's the captain. He's here, there and everywhere and heavily involved in the side. Danny Arnold from the right wing over to the left here. Cunningham plays it quickly. Catches Rochdale offside. Cunningham drives again. Pushes off the tacklers. Still drives it through. And the game stopped. An injury, is it? Yes, the Saints physio, Jeanette Smith, coming on to treat Kieran Cunningham. Looks as though he's got a cut. Is it going to be a blood bin substitution? I think it could be. Obviously took a knock there. The referee was right on the job. And Cunningham, he'll be off, he'll get patched up. And he'll be right on the field. Yes, I think he's got a bit of a blooded nose there.
Blood bin substitution on the St Helens side, 14.
And Phil Vivers comes on. So Cunningham, as you can see, they're heavily blooded round the face. The club doctor, John Hughes, goes off with him. They've got 15 minutes to patch him up, and he'll be back on You'll not put Cunningham down, will you? But Phil Weaver's there and slipped straight into the hook-in roll. Chris Joynt again on the 6th tackle now. It's with Golding. Golding releases it to Newlove, inside to Sullivan. Sullivan will make it, will he? Oh, he hasn't. He's just held short. Excellent tackling there from the Hornets. England in there, reaping for the ball. Sullivan penalised for not releasing it. Well, he's giving the pushing off movement. I don't know who was pushing who off there. Sullivan wanted to get up to release the ball. England was pushing. And the Hornets received the penalty. Saints in the lead, 10 points to 6, halfway through this first half. Very competitive game. As I said earlier on, complacency mustn't set in, even though the Saints defeated Castleford, the Super League side, by 58 points to 16. You can never underestimate sides in the lower divisions. They seem to raise the game, and the Hornets are not doing so bad today, are they? Up to the halfway, Hornets in possession. They bring it right. Patchnick puts it low and for the corner, and it's going to find touch. Oh, it's going to go touch in goal. Just too much beef on it. Maybe the wind got behind it. As you can see, the wind blowing quite heavily towards the Saints try line in this first half, and I'm sure Bobby Golding and his side will employ it to the full in the second 40. So Beavers will restart from the centre of the 20. Andy Northey in for Dean Busby. Obviously a nightmare for Sean McRae with the team selection, especially if all the side is fully fit. But Dean Busby took a knock. It's going to put him out, knee injury. It's going to put him out for at least a month or maybe 2. As Golding slips it to Hammond. Hammond again, short ball to Joynt. Supported side from Prescott. Prescott brushes off the tackle of Ratu. Tries for a high tackle, but waved away by the referee. Prescott looks, Beavers taps in quickly, said let's get on with the game. It's kicked over to that far wing for Arnold, and Arnold's in for the try. Oh, great work by St Helens as they put another try on the post, on the board. 22 minutes gone. And Arnold following that planned move by the Saints. Good work centre field by Steve Prescott. Took the ball up, took what the Homesteads considered to be, or the Travellers I should say, considered to be a little high. 16-4 Saints opened up at Cass last week and were brought back to earth, 60 points apiece. Well, Saints are going to get possession now. That's kicked through by Gibbs. He did well, he took it there. The Rochdale man made a blunder. It hit his knee. Now Beavers brings it centre field. It hit his knee at pace and came forward. Scott Gibbs was first to react, and Beavers getting some heavy treatment there. Perolini at dummy half, over to Hammond. Hammond takes the tackle. The Hornets certainly getting stuck in. Chris Churn getting heavily involved. Now it's Chris Joynt. He's within a metre of the try line. Beavers at dummy half. Saints bring it on the short side. Golding, Newlove, can he break through? Oh, he's in. The power and the strength of this world record signing. Paul Newlove proves another thorn in the Hornets side. Newlove again knocks another chunk off this massive transfer fee that was slapped on him. £750,000 originally, and a deal went through which saw Newlove come to St Helens, which was catalogued at roughly £500,000. But great work there as Saints took it upfield. Chris Joynt was brought down just a metre short. Then from the play of the ball, it went to Golding. He brought it on the short side. It was slipped out to Newlove. We know how strong Newlove is at close range, and he went in, he pushed the defence off and went in for the try at the corner. And Saints restart again. Well, once again, Ratu makes a complete hash of it. Pressure now, pressure on the Hornets. Head and feed to Saints, 10 metres from the Rochdale line. The Saints have certainly put Rochdale off the game. The ball going out blindside. Chris Joynt He's 10 metres short and counting. Beavers, Golding along the line. Hammond, lofted ball, taken by Prescott. The ball's loose. Prescott looked as though he tried to turn it in field. He thought he was going to be slid into touch. He wasn't as it happened, but the ball was released and the Hornets back in possession. And Saints will keep them at that end of the ground. That's a dead cert. Ratu with the possession, finally wrestled to the ground. Patchnick brings it on the short side. Greenwood, the man, comes through, but look at the tackling there. Newlove, Perolini and Hammond. And when the Saints go marching in is the cry from the travelling faithful. The game, as I said, kicked off 15 minutes late due to the crowds coming in. Probably only about an 8,000 capacity here at Scotland. The ball kicked upfield and Prescott takes it well in his own 20. And Prescott off again on a marauding run. Forced back. Arnold from the acting half-back position. Solid tackling. No more than we can expect, but Saints play it quickly. Joint again, releases it to Gibbs. Gibbs taken down in front of us by Booth. Newlove, Golding, moves it to the right, short ball to Booth. Superbly timed ball to Simon Booth. The Hornets forced back. Beavers drawing the defence in, slipped it to Joint. Joint again, Sullivan on his outside. Sullivan gets the ball and he's held a metre short. Last tackle of the sequence. Newlove going in from short range, but he's taken down there. No way through for him. The Hornets have the possession. Craig Diggle. So once again the Hornets in possession. Ratu has it now. They're held down there and the Saints will try to contain them in their own 20. And the only way out is kicking upfield. But Saints, they're pressing up. The Hornets haven't got the answer. They started off in brilliant fashion, didn't they? A great opening try in the second minute. Marriott tries to get the ball away to Vinnie Miller. It's knocked forward. They'd made 30 metres progress from their own line. He's given offside. He's given Saints offside even though they were in possession. So the Hornets will have the penalty. They kick over here to our commentary position. Don't gain much further forward impetus. Fine touch on the 20. England releases it to Patchnick. Saints tackling has got to be firm, hard and fair. They've got to come in numbers. The Hornets have come in numbers when the Saints have the possession. Greenwood the man in possession. Patchnick at dummy half. Flanagan turns it left. Wayne Reid onto Marriott. Oh, Marriott pushes the defence off. And Marriott again moves it up. He's looking for support. He gets it away to Miller on the far side. Miller breaks through the tackle. Finally brought down 10 metres short. The Hornets in possession. Only the second time they've been in the Saints 20. Drop off ball to Gibson. Gibson turns it back inside to Ratu. Well, Ratu has lost possession. He's having a bit of a nightmare game, this lad. On 2 or 3 occasions he's made blunders. And the Rochdale Hornets defence coming in, trying to force Saints back in their in-goal area. Kieran Cunningham looking to come back on after being patched up in the blood bin. Anthony Sullivan from dummy half, can't break out, released it to Beavers. Beavers moves it to the right, takes the tackle on the 20. Booth attacked in half. The boards go up there as Andy Norley brings the ball forward. Beavers at dummy half, I was going to say, but the referee there saying that Norley's cabbaged the yard. Well, he's probably the first referee to pick up on that. They do it regular, and no more than these the players from Central Park, they know how to cabbage a yard or two, don't they? But referee Bates picking up on that, and Hornets in a good position. Excellent kick there from Saints being penalised. Greenwood 10 metres short. Patchnick moves it right. Good run in. As Hornets come through, they bring the ball centre field. The Saints have got to line up. Their defence has got to be kept intact. Breach in the second minute. Gibson coming up as acting halfback. Player coach there, Reid, pirouettes, and Hammond bounces him to the earth. Churm from acting halfback. Can Churm gather it? The ball has gone dead. Obviously come off a Saints player, as indicated by the referee. The Saints will have to drop out from between the sticks. 32 minutes of the game gone. Saints in the lead by 18 points to 6. 4 tries and 1 goal. And 35 metres. The ball kicked forward. Gibson gathers it. Newlove comes in. Hornets again. Blind side. It's on with Booth. Taken down by Sullivan. Chris Joint and Paul Newlove. Ratu. Shoulder to shoulder there is Kieran Cunningham. Wayne Reid. Wayne Reid also a spell at Salford, I believe. Reid again, out to the far side to Vinnie Miller. Oh, Miller's in at the corner. Great try by the Hornets. 33 minutes gone. We know what the Hornets are capable of, don't we? Craig Booth for Rochdale, Bobby Golding for Saints. But that reduces the deficit to 8 points. And 5 minutes of the first half remaining. Sean McRae, the Saints coach, will probably read the riot act at half-time. You can bet he read the riot act at half-time at Castleford, even though Saints went in with 12 points advantage. Scott Gibbs tries to break through, but good tackling there. Solid tackling from Booth, Craig Booth. Andy Leatham comes through. Ratu in at the tackle. Craig Booth again. Golding to Perolini. The pitch looks as though it's standing up quite well. Obviously used dual purpose for rugby league and soccer. Simon Booth inside the Rochdale half. Last one of the sequence. Saints in possession. Bobby Golding puts it high to Tester for Gibson. Seasoned campaigner. Well, it's all on. It's on with Newlove. Sullivan on the outside. Oh, it was a walk in there for the Saints. That's a touch. It was advantage to Rochdale. The referee had played on. Rochdale got the possession and was forced into touch, but he's brought him back for a scrum. Scrum down with a Rochdale feed. Ratu quickly out of the pack. Newlove brings him down. Hornets in possession. 4 minutes to the interval. 18-10 the score. Certainly a cup tie, there's no danger about that. That's what we expected and that's what we're getting. Richard Patchnick. But the Hornets keep the ball moving. It's the scrum half there. Neil Flanagan, a speculator, that's a mile forward. And the referees let it go. Dearie me. I'm not saying Hornets didn't deserve it. Greenwood, I think the man that's scored the try. Great work there, centre field. And there will be a rocket from Saints coach Sean McRae at half-time. And this is really a cup tie as the Hornets kick off. Give Saints the possession. Scott Gibbs brings it crossfield as Gibbs. Slips it out to Sullivan. Sullivan is clattered down there, and there's not going to be a lot of room for close manoeuvring on the touchline. Not with the pitch here, very boggy on the strips. In the final minutes of the first half, plus any stoppage time we may have. Kieran Cunningham. Cunningham breaks away. Cunningham drives for the line. Oh, Cunningham's going to be in, is it? Oh, why did he stop? Why didn't he keep going? Saints now, they've got to move it crossfield. Golding. No, they Hammond speculated to Arnold, and that's a try. Well, it should have been a try over here in the left, but it was finished over on the far side as Arnold goes in for his second. That try obviously coming from strong work by Kieran Cunningham in good running, pushing the tackler off as the Saints hit back in good style. Let's see if Bobby Golding can convert it. He's been very unsuccessful this afternoon so far. Hornets allowed to come back into play just after the half hour with tries from Miller and Greenwood. After they was trailing 18 points to 6, it brought them back to 18-14. And then the Saints hit back there with a try from Arnold in the 39th minute, his second of the afternoon. And now the score's 22-14, and we've had a minute and a half of stoppage time. Well, once again, as we said, wouldn't like to be a fly on the wall in the dressing room at half-time. As the Aussie coach, Sean McRae, will go in and read the riot act. Wayne Reid, the loose forward, down in possession. The hooter sounds for half-time. The teams march in for a well-earned rest. The game being played at 100 mile an hour in conditions that are rather boggy on the outside, but they look quite solid centre field. The half-time score here at Scotland: Rochdale 14, Saints 22. Both sides take the arena, and of the as far as entertainment and entertainment value in the first half goes, first class 36 points in the first 40 minutes, 14 to Rochdale, 22 to Saints. Phil Weaver's on at half-time as a substitute. He had a short spell when Kieran Cunningham was injured. In the first half, he went off for blood bin, but now it's with Scott Gibbs. Saints have the possession. They're playing with the wind behind them. Let's see Bobby Golding's kicking game. Obviously, it'll come into play. Andy Leatham taking the ball up. Exciting rugby from both sides. I know the coach, Sean McRae, he's very defence orientated. He's obviously said publicly, if you want to play touch rugby, well, there's no room for you here. It's got to be good bone crunching stuff, and the defence has got to be intact. Golding again, chips it through. Sullivan and Newlove moving up quickly, but the Hornets have the possession. Greenwood, the try scorer for Hornets 3 minutes before time. Now it's with Marriott. Big lad this Marriott, left centre, three-quarter. Scrum Flanagan lays the ball off there. Saints watch it, they know the movement. Patchnick, England. Back to Flanagan it was there. The final pass going to Churm. Rochdale kick it forward, deflected off a Saints player and gone into touch. Be a scrum down with the Rochdale feed.
Obstruction of Blue Nissan Bluebird F826 PFR. So Blue Nissan Bluebird F826 PFR, you're blocking the driveway.
Hornets feed on the halfway line. Marriott again, roving commission, looking to release the ball over on that far side. The tackle by Vivers was firm. Chris Churm brings the ball away. Perolini holds him down. Flanagan again trying to dictate play. Pachnik from the acting half-back position. Oh, he's off again on a great run, Pachnik. In the Saints 20. Well, is that a knock-on? No, the referee says no. Hornets bring it over to the left. Wayne Reid onto Marriott. He unloads the ball. Second row man there, Matt Ryan. Ryan within 10 metres now with the Saints line. Wayne Reid misses out one. Onto Gibson. Gibson back. Feeds it inside to Ryan. It's going to be the turnover. Well, Rochdale just a little lacking in idea, but they come virtually the full length of the field. Danny Arnold takes the first tackle. Also taking a knock. He's okay now. Steve Prescott gains further momentum. Rochdale moving up quickly. The Saints bring it to the right. Perolini. Initially taken by Ryan. Tidied up by Wayne Reid. And scrum down. Knock on. Says the referee. Well, not a lot of people saw that here. I certainly didn't, but the referee picked it up. Chris Churm, lively half-back. Gibson linking up there. It's over on the far side with Craig Booth. The Hornets again pressing within striking distance, only 10 metres from the Saints line. They trail by 22 points to 14. It's the 5th round of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup. We've had 4 minutes of the second half gone. It's now with Gibson. Releasing it to Greenwood. Greenwood over on the far side to Ratu. Ratu hot to the ground. And once again, the Hornets, well, they take it blindside, the Hornets. Try to catch the Saints quickly off guard. The last tackle of this set of 6. England turns it inside. Hornets pushing, prodding, probing. And once again, it's a turnover within a metre or so of the Saints try line. Early minutes of this second half, and it's all Rochdale. Saints will have to weather the storm, build up slowly and gradually. Good running there, but good tackling. That's good tackling by the Hornets. They move in force. Andy Leatham gradually plodding away, eating away the yardage. Simon Booth turns to the right, looking for support, but it was hauled down. The Hornets move up quickly as Bobby Golding turns it inside. Newlove with men in support, but Newlove's round his man again, breaks out of the tackle, slips it to Sullivan. And the Saints should have been in there. Golding again, chips it for the corner. Danny Arnold couldn't take it cleanly. Vinnie Miller was with him. It certainly looks as though Saints should have been in there on that top corner. Newlove broke out of the tackle, slipped it to Sullivan, but the Rochdale defence was covered. The ball came back midfield. Golding chipped it for the corner. Arnold couldn't take it. Miller was there with him. Gibson from the full-back position. Pachnik at dummy half. Oh, beg your pardon, it was Chris Churm. Now it's with Marriott. Back to Churm again. Changes the point of attack. Sidesteps past. But Booth and Gibbs tidy him up. Pachnik there. Takes a big hit from Perolini. The referee was right on the job. He says get up and play the ball. He's not happy with it, but the referee was right there. There's a big hit from the Western Samoan. Certainly looked legal. Looked below the neck from our advantage. But Rochdale have another set of 6. It's touched the Saints player. as the Hornets break through again. Patchnick, the man. Sherm attacked in half. Sherm takes it centre field. Wayne Reid trying to open the Saints defence. Drew the cover across there. Slipped the ball well. Ratu's knocked it on. Gibson's knocked it on, I should say. He'd knocked the ball forward, Gibson. What the penalty has gone Rochdale. I'm going to say it's gone Rochdale way. Golding takes it quickly. Gibson was remonstrating. Golding slips the ball over to Anthony Sullivan on the left wing. I thought the referee was going to change his decision there. Vivas took it well. Awkward ball, but well taken by Vivas. On as a replacement at half-time for Carl Hammond. Andy Leatham couldn't take it. The ball knocked forward. Saints trying too hard. We know there's no complacency should set in here. Saints do have an 8-point cushion. 22-14 they lead. We've had 8.5 minutes of the second half. Patchnick receiving treatment. Matautia going to be introduced. Marriott, nobody on his outside. Strong lad, takes the tackle of Danny Arnold. Scott Gibbs there, wraps him up. Sherm, inside ball to Ryan. Patchnick at dummy half. Short ball there to Flanagan now with England. Hornets again very in play. Good tackling by the Saints as the Hornets player came through. And they've got one down injured, the Hornets. He doesn't look in a very fit state of health. As Gibson losing his footing, and it's a good job he did too. Hornets with a two-man overlap on the left. They bring it blindside. It's Wayne Reid. Oh, that's a forward pass to Marriott. Well, he's let the ball go again. He's let play go on. And Miller comes up with a try. But an unbelievable forward pass there. As the ball was passed over the top to Marriott. But it was Miller that comes up with his second of the afternoon. And once again, as in the first half, could this be another one? You'd expect the Pie Eaters to come back, wouldn't you? You'd expect the Saints to come back, wouldn't you, really? Booth. Yes, that's a lovely floated ball, that.
Hornets 20, St Helens 22.
Hornets 20, St Helens 22 is the score. And we can go back now to obviously the last time these two sides met in the Challenge Cup, 78-79 season. Hornets just came through winners there by 11 points to 10. I beg your pardon, Saints just came through winners there by 11 points to 10. Oh, Saints moving it down the wing. Sullivan comes inside. The Saints, they've got to hit back. They've got to get the gap between these two sides. As Cunningham inside to Matautia. Big Western Samoan hauled down 8 metres short of the Rochdale line. Golding got to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Got to try and draw this Rochdale defence in. Slips it to Vivas. Now it's with Prescott. Cunningham again attacked in half. He turns it left. Chris Joint coming through at pace. Good tackling there by the Hornets. It's been good all through. Played rather shabbily. It's on to Matautia. Well tackled there. Second row, Ryan, one of the tacklers in. Golding stabs it through. It's all on. Vivas has the try. Oh, the referee's ruled it out. He touched the Rochdale man and he looked all on, but obviously not. Scrum down. Will it be a Saints feed? Did Rochdale man knock on? I think he did. Bobby Golding's got hold of the ball. So Saints now with another bite of the cherry. Well, that was a poor scrum feed, that. The referee's not happy with it. The ball didn't really go in. It's in now, out to the back of the pack. Vivers. Prescott back to Vivers. Vivers draws the man, gives the dummy, slips the ball to Newlove. Newlove will touch down. That's a try. That's all the way, that is. That's a reply in quick succession. 13 minutes. And Newlove with his second of the afternoon opens a gap for the Saints again, makes it a 6-point gap with a conversion to come. Bobby Golding slots it between the uprights. The Saints will restart now with them scoring, as I said before, 78-79. The last time that, well, there's lots of cheers in the far end. Have the old pie eaters been stuffed? I certainly hope so. But 78-79 the last time these sides met, and the only time apart from today since the war in the Challenge Cup competition. The Saints just won through by 11 points to 10, and Eddie Cunningham, Kieran Cunningham's brother, played in that match in the right centre. Newlove again going in for his hat-trick. Well, just short. Vivers again, gets the ball out, Saints keep it going. Joint, out, it's a try, yes, Sullivan's in at the corner, so Saints it back in good style. 2 tries within the space of 2 minutes. And Sullivan in for his second, and that'll relieve the pressure a little bit. Alarm bells must have been sounding in the Saints defence there, and the Saints attack. Yes, Cal Coslick was player coach there at Rochdale. Didn't actually play, wasn't fit enough, or so it said. There's some great names there: Pimlett, Les Jones, Eddie Cunningham, Bill Francis, Roy Mathias, Neil Olding, Gwilym, Dave and Eric Chisnall, George Nichols, Harry Pinner, Graham Littrott, Mel James. And Rochdale just losing the plot a little, make an error behind their own line. Saints will get the ball from the dropout. Come on, you Saints, is the cry. And as they say, after the Lord Mayor's show, especially after last week's epic show at Castleford, Saints really struggle, and it sometimes is the case where teams from a lower division give you a harder game than Super League opponents. Saints now again in the Rochdale 20. Andy Leatham, 5 metres short. Cunningham attacked in half, moves it infield. Golding again. Vivers draws the defence in, takes the tackle. Gibson wants some support over on his right. Joint driving up, held down just short of the line. Saints again, bring it short side. Bobby Golding. Yes, a try for the Saints. Danny Arnold from the right wing over there to the left. Danny Arnold in for his hat-trick. And in the space of 5 minutes, Saints come up with 3 tries after being stung by a Miller try in the 9th minute. Hornets 20, Saints 36. 8 tries, only 2 conversions. Hornets making a substitution. Number 14, Richard Agar's gone on. Ratu with the possession, strong runner. Hornets have the possession, they trail 36-20. So Adam Greenwood off, Richard Agar on, reshuffling the Hornets side. Hornets have the possession, Marriott, well taken down there, he's run strongly this afternoon as Marriott. Patchnick at dummy half, the ball fed inside, and Prescott will gather it. runs crossfield, well tackled, breaks out to the first line of defence. 2 more Hornets tacklers come in. And Danny Arnold from acting half. Chris Joint. Not run as strongly as we know he can. Difficult conditions, maybe underfoot in parts. Same for both sides. And this is what's exciting about knockout cup rugby. Golding. Scott Gibbs. Been out for 2 matches, suspended. We're being sent off in the Regal Trophy final. Bobby Golding chips it downfield. Vinnie Miller just lets it run into touch. 22 minutes of this game gone. 36 points to Saints, 20 to Rochdale. Flanagan feeds. Gibson comes through from the full-back position. Matautia in at the tackle. Cunningham there as well. Now it's with Beefy England. He's brought down on the centre of the 20. Marriott knocks it on. Well, that's a knock on. He pulled it towards him. He did pull it towards him. The spectators, the Rochdale spectators, don't like it. No, Villa Matautia coming off. Apollo Peralini going on. I didn't realise it was a blood bin substitution. So that won't count as a full one. So Golding feeds it, but Joint picks it up from the base of the scrum. Beavers comes round, looping round, looking for that pass. But the tackling from Rochdale. Holding firm. Phil Beavers tries to go on his own. No way through for him. Cunningham, Leatham. Cunningham now with Booth running strongly. 10 metres short and more or less centre field. 36-20 the Saints lead. Golding, Beavers draws the man, slips it to Joint. Saints certainly don't look as sharp as they did last week. Golding, reverse angle kick. Well, Prescott looking to go in there and do a bit of poaching, but the ball finally knocked dead by a Rochdale hand. And the Hornets forced to drop out from between the sticks. Steve Turner looking to be introduced into the game, with Wayne Reid being the man to be substituted. Hornets drop out, Saints have the possession, 20 metres from the Hornets line, and Newlove one way and the other, sidesteps off the left, on the right. Beavers draws the defence, looking for support, slips it to Gibbs. Gibbs is in, well held up there by Phil Beavers, and Gibbs, the man in support. That will ease the urgency. Beavers took it well there, drew the ball up, turned in the tackle, backed into the defence, looked for support coming up. It was in the shape of Scott Gibbs. He slipped it to Gibbs, and Gibbs powered over. The Saints make it 42 with this conversion.
Conversion by Bobby Gould. Rochdale Hornets 20, St Helens 42. The substitution on the St Helens side, number 12 Simon Brew is replaced by number 15 Vita Matautia.
So Billy Matautia coming on for Simon Booth.
Number 13 Wayne Reid is replaced by number 15 Steve Turner.
And as I just said earlier on, Turner coming on to replace Wayne Reid. He had an excellent game as Reid, run well, run strongly. The Hornets have competed, got a 22-point cushion emerging now after the Hornets brought it back to 2 points as the Hornets lose possession. Just 9 minutes into this second half, it was 22 points to Saints, 20 to the Hornets. Scott Gibbs taken down by Marriott. Golding. Evers run round with Golding, slips it to Prescott. Prescott in and out and under the sticks, and it's all one-way traffic now, isn't it? Prescott gets on the score sheet. He did last week. He scored a superb 90-yarder at Weldon Road, but then the Saints got the bit between the teeth.
Conversion by Bobby Goodwin. Hornets 20, St Helens 48.
Obviously, shades of Sean McRae ringing in your ears after the half-time team talk, if you can call it that. I would imagine there'd be certainly all listeners and no talkers in the dressing room here at Spotland. But 48 points to 20 the score now. Saints safely in the hat for the 6th-round draw tomorrow night at 5 to 7. More than we can say for the old pie eaters, isn't it? We seem to think that they've had the bottom slap this afternoon. We don't really know what the final score is. A lot of excitement in the stand to our left. The ball knocked forward. Scrum down, Rochdale feed. Flanagan moves it round the base of the scrum, takes it centre field, quickly dispatched to the earth by Joint and Andy Leatham. Substitute Steve Turner putting the ball out wide, moving it over to the Hornets right wing. Never say die, Hornets sticking to the task. Good work, good into passing. Certainly looked to him forward again as it went to Churm. Churm kicks it over centre field. Anthony Sullivan made no mistake, he came back, he got boot to ball and he booted it deep into the stand there. But Hornets broke well, as I said, never say die. Brought it down this left flank. Churm did well, chipped it inside, the chase was on. Sullivan coming over from the left wing over to the right and booted the ball dead. Saints drop out, Steve Gibson has it. Gibson brings it over to the left, then takes it centre field. Perolini, one of the tacklers there, along with Andy Northey. But the Hornets still driving through. The game obviously out of the grasp as Marriott goes for the line. Well, too many bodies in the way there. Too many cooks spoil the broth, and that should have been a try for the Hornets. But the man forced into touch. An extra player came in the line out there. Whereas if it was going to go to Miller, I think it would have been a try. But somebody got in the way, went into touch, and it's a scrum. Well, he took the scrum 10 metres in there and he should have took it 20, I think. Surely, unless that is the 20-metre line, I do beg your pardon. Certainly looks a short 20-metre line from our angle, but that looked like the 10. But Saints have the possession. Pressing up. Cunningham breaking away, support inside. The Saints are looking to make the final substitution. Oh no, beg your pardon, they have another substitution. That was a blood bin before. It's chipped through there by Bobby Golding. Beavers is chasing it. Hornets hit back, they break through. No support as Scott Gibbs comes over. Patchnick is it again, down with Marriott. The ball knocked forward.
Substitution on the Hornets side of the 10, Adam Greenwood comes on for number 11, Matthew Allen. And on the St Helens side, number 12.
Yeah, Matt Ryan being replaced by Adam Greenwood. And Simon Booth back on for Andy Leatham. Golding feeds. Runs it crossfield, looking to draw the defence in. Gibbs comes through. Can the Welshman's power? It slipped out of the back door. Vivas couldn't take it. Gibbs to Prescott. Prescott to Vivas. Vivas couldn't handle it. The referee gives the forward pass. Probably only the second one he's picked up this afternoon. But it's a Rochdale head and feed. 48-20 the score. Time running out for the Hornets. 8 minutes remaining. But how they have competed, and oh how it could have been. We can all say this, can't we, with hindsight? If only this and if only that. And a tough tie here at Scotland as the Hornets break quickly. Vinnie Miller down the wing, taken by Arnold. His opposite wingman homed in on him, took him well. Churm inside to England. Beefy England looking to release it. Cunningham had him clamped. Via Matautia was round the legs. Steve Turner, substitute, moving it crossfield. Vivas in there with Newlove. The ball grubbered to touch. And it finds touch 20 metres short of the Saints line. A 13-minute spell in the second half that saw Saints amass 5 tries. 3 of them converted, I beg your pardon. In the space of 13 minutes, as what it's broke the Hornets back this afternoon. Saints take it blindside. Bobby Golding struggling, driving forward. Sullivan at dummy half. The ball spread out. Apollo Perolini. Forced back, he gets the ball away though to Chris Joint. Joint shimmies, sidesteps, moves to the left. Sullivan was there. Saints there can't keep the feet, but it's going now with Bobby Golding. Now with Steve Prescott. Saints lining up here. Short ball to Gibbs. Gibbs will draw the defence in. Gives the dummy and touches down. 20 metres in. Gibbs in for his second. That's classic centre play. There's no danger about that. Good work there. Lovely slip ball to Steve Prescott. Ghosted through a big gap. Support on his outside from Gibbs. Arnold was on Gibbs' outside, but Gibbs took the ball. All he had to do was come along, draw the cover defence in, which he did. Just gave the inference of the dummy. The Rochdale Hornets player took it, and Gibbs ghosted him for the try.
A cheque for £150 in the commemorative medallion goes to the St Helens number 9, Kieran Cunningham.
So Kieran Cunningham, £150 cheque, a commemorative medallion for the man of the match in this Silk Cup 5th round tie, to go with his man of the match award in the Regal Trophy final. Only the second player on the losing side to win the man of the match in the Regal. 52 points to 20. And Saints will know, well, they do know they've been in a game, don't they, this afternoon. 35 minutes of the half gone. 5 minutes remaining. And Wayne Reid coming back on.
Substitution on the Hornet side, number 13, Wayne Reid comes on for number 6, Chris Churm.
For Chris Churm. And Saints looking to make their final substitution. Paul Newlove going to be replaced by Andy Leatham. The ball kept in field by Steve Prescott. Builds up head of steam, gets up, slips the ball to Bobby Golding. Golding draws the defence in, draws it again, uses Arnold as the foil. Oh, Golding past Miller, and Golding again goes up the wing. Sidesteps in again, and he's still going his Golding. No support, and a host of Hornets tacklers coming in. Saints now trying to finish with a flourish. Beavers. Joint again, drawing the defence. Diagonal run for the corner, within 15 metres. 52-20. Matautia drawing the defence, gives it to Sullivan. Can Sullivan go well? Sullivan does go over. Rochdale just dropped off him.
Number 5, Anthony Sullivan.
Sullivan in for a hat-trick. But a little off with his kicking. It's a good job as far as Rochdale are concerned. But that one's successful. 58. 5 out of 12. Saints have possession from the kick-off. Just went the required 10 yards. Danny Arnold came up with it, now via Matautia. Saints can't take it, it was knocked forward. Eagle-eyed Mr. Bates, spotting a knock-on. Two minutes to the final hooter, plus any stoppage time that we have. 38 points in the lead are the Saints, 58-20. Gibson moving in from the full-back position. And the Hornets breaking away. They can reflect later on what could have been. After 49 minutes, as I say again, it shows you how tight the game was. It was Hornets 20, Saints 22. Wayne Reid, Marriott again, saw the gap, drove for it, threw the ball out, a speculator, taken by Booth. That's Simon Booth on Craig Booth. Hornets put it downfield, will it find touch? Danny Arnold lets it run in. Right on the 40th minute now, not a lot of stoppage time. No, they've been in a game, even though the scoreline doesn't reflect it as that way. 58-20. Andy Northey up the centre. Beavers inside to Chris Joint. Cunningham, the man of the match, at acting half. Now with Goulding, chips it through. Danny Arnold's chasing it. Miller gets it under his body. There's the final hooter. As the Saints run out, comfortable winners in the end, as you can say, 58 points to 20. It was only 22 points to 14 at half-time. And then Hornets were the first to score in the second half. A try from Miller in the 9th minute. Booth converted it. That brought Hornets back within 2 at 22-20. Then in the space of 13 minutes, it was all Saints. It was tries from Newlove, Sullivan, Arnold and Gibbs. And then Steve Prescott tagged the last one on from the 13th to the 26th minute. 3 of them converted by Bobby Goulding, and Saints had taken the game by the scruff of the neck, hadn't they, at 48 points to 20. Then late tries from Gibbs and Sullivan.